This week's guest is the leader of the oldest school of McKinney and one of the top educators in the state of Texas. Sit back and enjoy as I shine the Sunday spotlight on McKinney High principal Alan Arbabi. What made you become the principal of the original high school of McKinney?
Well, I've been at McKinney since 2001, and I've served in different capacities as an assistant principal and middle school principal at Dow Middle School and in Scott Johnson. And when this opportunity came available last year, May of 2016, so I spoke with my wife, which you always should do. I spoke with her and talked about the possibilities of joining the team and going for it. And I talked to some people here in MISD, and I said, would I be a viable candidate for it? They said yes, so I interviewed for it, and I was awarded the position. And it was a great professional day in my life, knowing of the traditions and legacy that McKinney High School has. It was important for me, since I feel like I'm very deeply rooted in the MISD community since I've been here since 2001, to be at the helm, to work with McKinney High School for the next years to come.
Do you feel any extra pressure being the head man of the oldest school with so much tradition and everything to live up to? You got a little combination of everything. You got future and present to look at.
Yeah, so do I feel pressure of having to lead a school or help lead a school that's been here since 1889? Yes. Do I feel pressure of having a high school with close to 3,000 students? Yes. But really, like you said earlier, I mean, I'm leading, hopefully leading with two things in mind: honoring the past and looking forward to the future. So I'd be really scared if I was doing it alone, but I've got an amazing staff, amazing administrative team, amazing teachers that are helping us go through that. So we will always have, we're always going to be the original high school. You said something about being the oldest. We don't like to be called the oldest. We like to be called the original. Oldest sounds tired, right? So and the original means it sounds a lot more regal than oldest. So we're the original.
How much does sports play in the overall success of McKinney High School?
Well, I'll say that success breeds success. I go to practices, I see how they perform on the courts or on the field and that type of thing, and I look for a lot of different things. I don't just look for the scoreboard. I look to see how our coaches are coaching. I look to see how our kids are reacting to the coaches during practice and during game time. So for me, success, there's different measuring sticks. It's not all about wins and losses. It's about the kids' experience through the process, the athletes' experience through the process. So at the end of season, I know they do surveys, that type of thing. I'm really listening for it being an awesome experience for them. Now, wins are, I'm not gonna lie, wins are good, but also the big picture for me is that they're having a good experience throughout the whole process.
What is special about watching the Lions and Lionettes complete live in person?
Well, the gold and blue has been part of, I was at Dow Middle School, we had gold and blue, now we have gold and blue here. We're the Lions. Every time they run out on the court, run out on the field, I get chills still. I mean, this is something that's very, very exciting for me. We wear our colors with pride. You look in the stands and you see generations of parents sitting in the stands. You see kids in the stands, cheering loud, appropriately, classy. So it's a great experience, and one that during our grade level meetings today, I encourage our students to come out, because the more they come out, I think the home court advantage, home field advantage is very, very important. So to get them to be engaged in the whole game is very, very important to me. So I still get chills every time they come out. I mean, it's a great feeling, great feeling.
Can you give us some insight into having the pride, the fact that y'all crank out student athletes that go to the big schools just for academics, not even sometimes for the athletics, but y'all routinely crack out high-level student athletes year in, year out? Sure.
So student athletes, I think it begins with coaching. It's very, very important. I was married to a coach. I'm pretty biased, so I understand how important coaching is in this. Some kids are genetically, they're just coming to school ready to give us their all, and that takes a certain level of coaching. But to get that kid that is, doesn't necessarily know that they're going to be successful, that coaching really steps in and helps them get the best out of them. So there's a lot of great things happening on our campus and in our district. We've got great facilities. We just got a facelift on our dome. We've got our pool area done. So our district's commitment to excellent facilities is very, very high. Coach Pratt and his staff, they do a yearly evaluation. They check to see where we are, where our needs are, and they really help in. And what happens next is our boosters. They get with our coaches. They talk about how they can provide support. And what they do, I think, is put the polish on the program. We've got great things happening. So it's coaches, it's our central office, and also our boosters are great at helping us out.
How well do you think McKinney Athletic Program has performed in its first year in the difficult 6A with the 4 biggest schools in the state?
Yes, so transitioning from 5A to 6A is never going to. It never came easy. It's never going to come easy. It's a difficult step. Like you said, with Allen and Plano schools being 4 of the 5 largest districts in the state, you know, it's a tough. I mean, it's a grind. Their numbers of students they have in their high schools is just astonishing. They're larger than us, yes. But every game I went to, we never gave up. I mean, we battled hard. Our coaches, I'd listen to them during, you know, their post-game speeches or getting their kids motivated and that type of thing. They were, we can win this game. So what I saw was potentially larger numbers across the field, but I didn't see bigger hearts. I saw that our kids were going to battle hard, and they had a chance to win, and we did win some, and then it was a great experience.
Can you give some insight into the support McKinney routinely gets from not only y'all fans, but the whole community and even the other 2 rival schools?
Yeah, so the rivalry is important to me. Dr. Pearson at Boyd and Dr. Miss Gaskell at North, we're really close friends. I mean, they're like family to me. We meet very regularly, and we talk about how we're going to move ahead because we're all relatively new principals in our buildings. And the message that we want to send out to everybody is that you know, we love competition. We all 3 love competition. And as North gets larger and they get into our district, I think it's important for the community to know that we want the games to be intense. We want them to be fun. We want them to be very competitive. But ultimately, we're all the MISD family. We want it to be done in a classy organization. So you know, there's a big buzz about our new stadium coming up. So I think that's going to help feed into that positive attitude that we're looking for. Yeah.
Thanks for letting me shine the Sunday spotlight on you.
You're welcome.